there, chums. It is I, Captain Steve and Exo, and today I have some news for you, chums. It's not really No Man's Sky related news. It's more of a spotlight, a showcase. Yeah, but a very special one because Boid has joined me inside the NMSA hub, and he has helped build me a giant mech robot type dog annihilator type creature. I don't know what to call it other than that. But yeah, I've called it Boid's Zoid. So yeah, Exo, if you wouldn't mind firing up the footage, that would be greatly appreciated. So here we go. Go over to my new scribble pad and execute. Kaboom! Okay, well, please keep in mind this is still a work in progress, and I will be putting up an update or a live sort of base tour of this once it's completed. But yeah, this is the sort of Boid Zoid, as I'm calling it. It's like an attack dog. I mean, it's got a massive cannon on its back. It's massive. This thing is going to be epic once it's actually finished. Now, if you do want to see the build live in action, I will be putting a card at the top right hand corner. I would advise it has got adult language, so only click it if you are an adult. Yeah, okay, but yes, this build has taken so far approximately about 2 hours, I would say, because there was a fair few interruptions. But yeah, it is coming along very, very nicely, and thank you, Boid. Okay, so that's Boid Zoid, and it's very much a work in progress at the moment, chums. But yeah, it's coming along relatively nicely, I must say. I'm well impressed with what he's managed to do in such a short space of time. I mean, we had quite a few interruptions. I'd say we've probably spent about an hour and a half to getting it to this sort of stage at the moment, where I was running around like a crazy man getting him all the materials, and he was building like a crazy man. It was amazing guy, an amazing time. Okay, right, well, Exo, I went and visited Boid's Super Mech. Would you mind firing that one up for me, please, chum, if I press this? Thank you, engage! And here we are at Boid's massive, great big mech robot. Now, this thing is freaking epic. I would like to come here in VR just to get a better sense of scale, but this thing is massive. And yeah, it is fantastic. Now, there are teleporters that take you up into the actual HUD, where you can see all the cockpit and things like that. But at the moment there seems to be some power issues. But yeah, the power seems to be a problem on a lot of my builds. Sometimes I load in, the power works fine. Other times it stops working and I have to delete all of it and then re-stick it all back in. But for a build of this size, to delete all the cables without actually deleting parts of your build, that's a job, that's an undertaking that, you know, it's just not going to happen. This mech is amazing, and I love the integration of all the new parts, like on this elbow joint that we're looking at right now. That's a work of genius. That is brilliant. Yep, I'm really impressed with what Boid's managed to do with the base parts, and he's glitching from wire, so he just puts the wire where he wants to glitch things in. There's a bit of an art to it, a little bit of a sort of like a rhythm where you seesaw in between the two trigger points. But yeah, once you've got it nailed, you can achieve pretty much any sort of the glitching that you could achieve in previous iterations, perhaps even quicker because you don't have to use the paver. And so yeah, I'm picking up some techniques from Boid. He's very good at mentoring. So yeah, go check out Boid. I will be putting links to Boid's channel. Oh, and a card on this one as well, so you can go watch the original footage of this, of me going there live. So yeah, you get to hear all of my first impressions of this base, and yeah, I've got my live chat going, so you get to see other people's comments that they're putting up. So yeah, I'll put a card up to that, so you can go check that out, and there'll be a link to Boid's channel at the end of this video. Okay, so yeah, that's Boid's Mega Mech, or Super Mech, or whatever you want to call it. It's freaking awesome. I really enjoyed visiting that. And yeah, he's actually glitching by wire, like was explained in the video. And yeah, fantastic work. Sterling efforts there, Boid. So yeah, if you guys out there want to go visit Boid's Mech, yeah, I strongly suggest you do. And yeah, up in the top right-hand corner over here, I'm going to be putting up another card to Boid's own video, so you can get the coordinates and things like that, and take a watch from his perspective. So yeah, go check that out. Oh, and I did say I've got no Man's Sky news. However, I do have some video footage I can share with you guys out there in viewer world of Sean Murray giving quite an interesting interview to Sony. And yeah, so again, up the top there, I'm going to be putting a card up there. So if you click that, you can go watch the Sean Murray interview. He doesn't say anything new, not really. There is some niceties about how his game studio has evolved and how it started out, and him casting back his memory, and you get to see a bit of the studio. So if you're into all that sort of stuff, you guys are going to love that video, so be sure to go click it. And until next time, chums, until next time, goodbye for now. Goodbye. Okay, so a big thank you and a shout out to all of my Patreon supporters. Thank you very much there, guys. And if you want to see your name at the end of one of my videos like this one, there is a tier for that. It's £1.50 per month to appear on my Patreon. And yeah, but there are other tiers as well. So there's one there for £5 a month, which will get you on the tier for 3D ship models. And I'm hoping to get once I get a 3D printer from all the funds from Patreon. And I'll be shipping those out to people that have backed me on Patreon once or twice a year, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. And yes, I'm slowly but surely heading towards my goal, which is about £400. So thank you very much. The music for my videos was made by Nerve. Nerve is fantastic. Please go check him out. He's on my featured channels list on my channel. Okay, so I now have my own website, which is www.nmsa.yolosite.com. Please check it out. On there you'll find merch including t-shirts, mugs, thermos, flasks and all sorts of other wonderful gnarly stuff. So yeah, please go check out my merch. And yes, and also on the site I make watch faces for Android devices, and they're free. If you could please hit like and subscribe, or even one of these links that's on the screen now, and stay with Captain Steve and EXO a little bit longer. Thank you for watching. Bye.